And welcome back to Stardew Valley. This is Sadie.
And chibis.
And we are here. It is Tuesday the 2nd for me. We had a little I like how we say we like you did it, Chibs. This one's all on me. I very end of our last recording, I got in bed and then I double clicked on the bed on accident. It popped me out, popped me right back in, and I slept through the first day of fall, which is a thing you can actually do. And I am now on the 2nd of fall, losing a whole day of my growing season. Oh my gosh, Chibs. Every animal's angry at me. They're just like walking around with accusation in their eyes right now. I didn't feed them. I didn't water them. Nobody likes me. So, how's it going?
It is the 5th day of oh my god, it's cold in this game. AKA winter.
Yep. Everything. Every jam jar, every mayonnaise tub, everything needs picking and handling right now. So, that's what we're doing.
Linus just taught me how to make fish tacos.
Yum. Hey, didn't you just go out for Mexican food?
Yes.
How was that?
It was pretty good. And then you're gonna bring up the Instagram-like photo.
Yep. I totally, you know me so well. So, Chibi had his birthday lunch like 2 days ago, right? And he's out to lunch, and I'm like, cool, man, have fun, you know what you're gonna get, talking about food, as you do. And then like 20 minutes later, boom, get a text. He straight up sent me photos of his lunch like I'm Instagram. It was a first. And yeah, just, here's my lunch. And I was just like, oh my gosh, man, I am not actually, dude. It was the funniest thing. So, yep, in case you're ever wondering, Chibi will in fact send you pictures of his lunch. No, I thought that was great. It's a little Mexican place down there by where he lives, and since we're moving down in a couple weeks, he was like, hey, we should totally lunch here. And I'm like, you sent me pictures of your lunch, dude. Although, thank you for thinking of me, right? Like, I should cart before horse here. Oh! Oh my god, girly noise. Totally a girly noise there. I just got the message a new baby duckling has hatched. Chicken egg, and now it's asked me to pick a name. What are we going to call our new baby dumpling?
Dumpling?
Dumpling. You want to call it Dumpling?
That's what I thought I heard you say, but yeah. My second choice is gonna be girly noises.
Oh god. What? Dude. Oh my gosh. I forgot how cute the little fact. So, now that we have figured out the problem of how the heck to incubate eggs, you know, which took me way longer than I should have. Way longer. But yes, I did indeed make some girly noise there. Grab me a little bit of hay, popping it in the feeders. Got a whole bunch of stuff to sell off.
Snow yam. I think I've already donated that to the... whatchamacallit?
The bundles?
Yeah.
It does look like they will actually go out and eat the, jerking on words, weeds. So, that might be a help to some people. They will eat the weeds, they're just not as happy about it. Which, to be fair, I wouldn't be either, right? So maybe if we get a duck egg tomorrow, the rabbits don't, like, I can't put a rabbit up in the egg catcher and get a rabbit, so. Need to carefully scythe out a few weeds here from there.
If you're looking for worms and you don't see any in the obvious locations, check the secret forest. Because I found two.
Sounds like a good tip. Worms be living in forests, yo. Alright, and there we go. I've now gathered up all of my wheat, as well as all of my completely dead crops. Being that it's a change of season, we need some fall crops up in here. So I think, at least on my screen, it's chore day.
Didn't you have corn planted?
I do. I have corn, and I've got corn growing. I've got some other goodies that are growing. Let's see. We have some corn left. We have some. I don't remember what these are. Ancient seeds, maybe. And I think some coffee still growing too, because those are all multi-season crops. But like all my blueberries, and those are all gone, of course. Which is fair. So we have peach jelly, ancient fruit jelly that will sell for a ton. Mead, orange jelly, mayonnaise, blueberry jelly. Basically, aren't you jelly of how much jelly we be jelly? I need both apples and pomegranates for bundles, so we're not going to chuck that in. I think we're just going to do a quick round of blueberry everything right now.
Sounds good.
It does. I'm a fan of the blueberries. Run through, make blueberry every which way, because yum, right? Oh, okay. Just tried to start a blueberry jelly in a chest. I don't even know what I was thinking there. There we go. So many blueberries.
I thought I had an apricot hiding somewhere.
Oh, and my fruit cave is full of wild plums, salmonberries, spiceberries, blackberries, more spiceberries, and a plum. So, not a bad return on investment there.
I know the other thing you could have turned it into would have been good too. But I just picked up an apple, and you know what I looked at?
There is an apple bundle.
Yeah, well, if I had a say in things, of course, but the artisan bundle. That is one of the many things you can put in.
Yep,
I'm also gonna go buy a thing of cheese from the, traveling cart, since it's here.
Yep, I'm currently making my happy way to turn in some bundles. I am sorry if you hear some dogs barking in the background. Our neighbor across the street has a little Pomeranian, and they just open the door, let it out to do its business, and it drives my very large dog just slightly insane. She has very precise feelings about someone else pooping in her grass. Oh, that's the other thing. We finished the bank bundle, the vault room bundle, and we haven't even gotten on the bus yet.
You get to go on the bus. I still don't have that bundle unlocked yet.
That's okay. You will get there. I'm sure that you will overcome your bundling difficulties. I need to be reminded, do poppies grow in fall? I need one more apple to finish up the fodder bundle. And I think I have the enchanter bundle now. Yes? Nope. Need the rabbit's foot, which is a little macabre, actually. It's all fun and games, so you realize you need something to, like... Which is weird. Because if you think about it, the rabbits are still alive, but their feet are dropping off. Don't you think that's a little weird, Chibs?
Unless you're making a fake one with rabbits her.
You're gonna try to make this okay, aren't you?
I'd rather have it okay than be Grimace, heck.
Yep, not a problem. But yeah, I played a game years ago, Farm Fresh or something. It was one of those time-based Dino Dash kind of farm sims. And I kid you not, as you're playing the game, for no apparent reason, suddenly entire hams would fall off the pig. Now, I don't know if you're aware of this. A lot of people don't, DIY their own butchering, but a ham is literally a pig's leg. So as I'm playing this game, like an entire pig leg is just falling off this pig for you to button mash like. It was a little weird. Not gonna even lie. A little weird on that one. Yep, whole hams just fell straight on off this pig. And just coming in real quick to see what is for sale. Now, something you might have, I think you might have realized by now, but you can actually sell weapons, but only to the Adventure Guild weapon shop guy. You can't, like, drop them in your Dropbox. I imagine that's so you don't accidentally sell off that brand new sword you just worked for.
Which is good. I like that you can't accidentally sell tools or weapons like that.
I do too, because let's be honest, I would so screw that up. So, now that we have caught up a bit on chores around the farm, I'm going to grab these last couple forage items before heading back. And I think tomorrow we are going to see how we did with that bus repair. Because, after we plant a couple dozen fall vegetables. Seriously, I totally forgot to plant things. Okay, we have 4 rare seeds ready to go. And let's see. Ancient seeds grow in every one but winter, right?
I believe so.
So we're going to just drop these seeds in real quick. Alright, and we've got our fall seeds now planted. We will, of course, have to go grab some other seeds a little later, but right now, that gets us started on the stuff that takes all darn season. And get the last few bits and bobs of things that are already ready. Got ourselves some cheese and some mayonnaise. You know what sounds kind of good? A tuna salad sandwich. I only have them maybe twice a year, but at this particular juncture of my afternoon, tuna salad sounds amazing. Also, you can't make wine out of mayonnaise, no matter how hard you click on the mayonnaise machine. In case you were wondering. It just looks at you very confused.
I'm not upset that I keep just finding the lost books when I find worms.
Mm-hmm.
Not even mad.
Not even mad. Alright, and hopping in bed we go. Oh, nice. We pulled in 5 grand last night from farming that ancient fruit jelly that we made. Small fortune right there. 7 blueberry jelly brought us in 1,400 right there. Pretty good night. All that foraging for that fruit in the cave also helps. Tuna sauce is a rerun for roasted hazelnuts. I do have those, in fact. I need to remember not to sell off my hazelnuts now that I can get something out of them. And it is raining, which is good for seeds.
Well, you've got the sprinklers set up, so...
I do. Interesting. So remember how I slept in the first and didn't grab my fruit? Yesterday there were 2 fruits waiting for me. So you don't lose out. It just sits there and waits for you. That is good to know. And since it is raining, all of the animals are, of course, staying inside. I got goat milk. And since it's raining, nobody's going outside, which means that I have to go harvest them a quick batch of grass. So kind of works to my advantage, kind of doesn't. Easier to find everything, but
not exactly what you were going for.
Nope, I'm trying to encourage them to go out and range as much as possible because, of course, in fall, I have to cut all the grass for my winter.
Yep.
So I'm trying to let the grass grow as long as possible. There we go, got 3 hay right there. Yeah, it is easy to overclear your grass and then not realize how slow it takes for it to come back. It's like the trees. When you don't want them, they grow instantly.
But by golly, if you're sitting there needing them, they don't.
Exactly.
It was that way for a while in Terraria when you actually had to have the saplings off screen for them to grow.
That sounds annoying.
It was. And then the quality of life changed it, and now, doesn't matter if you have them on screen or off, they will pop up and go, hello.
So, yep, nope, we're going. I was like, oh, I've got apples. I could go, nope, I promised some sweet, sweet bus action, and we're going to do it. I think this is the bus ticket. Yay, Calico Desert 500. Please return when bus driver is present. Ah, okay. Ha. Huh. It's like the actual bus. It doesn't run. Oh, well, there's a bus driver. But since we're coming this far as is, let's just run up real quick and we'll put these apples in. Get her a minute to situate with that bus. Now, you live in a town where the bus is... I mean, do you even have a bus?
I think we have a bus.
That is not a ringing endorsement. Nice. So I got a heater from the fodder bundle.
Huh.
Which, of course, keeps your barn heated. And now we've got the Jingo Dingo. Did we ever decide what we were calling these things? Yo-yos? Oh, apparently I am in his way. And he is taking his bundle back. That did give us a fair amount of friendship points with Marnie. We will have to remember to visit her with some animal feed here and there so that we don't squander that bump we just got. Yep, I'm mostly talking to myself to remind myself, go visit your friends. Chibs, you are so much better at friendship in this game than I am. I suspect you're so much better at just simply friendship than I am. Alright, let's try this bus. Pam gets... Wait. I just realized something. The person we've been bribing with booze this whole time is my bus driver.
To be fair, she could have started drinking heavily when she... I think she mentioned she lost her job as a bus driver because either they just stopped wanting the bus to be run or something similar to that.
As I remember it, and we're talking almost a year ago that we started playing this, um, yeah, it was that there wasn't enough riders to make the bus profitable.
Because the way it sounds, it's pretty much only been Emily that's been using the bus.
So this is the desert area, Calico Canyon. So far we picked up a couple cactus and some coconuts. Cactus fruit are what we have out here. And there is a building right there. Gonna kind of wander around a bit. Got dinosaur bones. Oh, here's some worms. Let's see, do worms give us anything different? No, they give us clay. I don't know, I thought they might. Lots of clay.
Speaking of worms, I just got the strange doll.
Nice.
You would think the Nautilus shell would be something that you would give to the museum, but nope, it's just a normal shell.
And here's the oasis. And there's Sandy. Because we like our names to be puns. To Sandy's Oasis. Yep. Her friend Emily wrote her about us. Yay, Emily. Oh, she even gave me the happy kitty face.
Something, friends of Emily, friends of mine, etc., I think.
And there are our beet seeds. Rhubarb is spring, starfruit is summer. Looking forward to that. And we need beets for sugar beets. So yay, we are grabbing those.
So you can lay down some fat beets?
Oh, you know my beets are in fact the fattest. And there's a guy here, a bouncer. Nice. Stardew Valley nightclub up in here. Please visit again soon. She gets so bored out here. Alright, girl. We can do that.
Well, I would imagine with the buses not going.
Yep. And then up in this corner, we have a cave. And I actually have not read up at all about this, so I'm just... Door is locked. Okay, so we need to find that key. And there appears to be a switch here. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do some of this stuff. But I'm not going to make everyone sit around while I read up the wiki on how do, right?
Right.
That would be rude. So I think right now we've gotten the beet seeds, which we needed. We picked up the wild portables, so we're going to go back to Stardew Valley. Pam's driving the bus again. And because I'm a terrible person, I just gave Pam alcohol. And let's plant those beet seeds we just brought. Now I'm sitting here thinking about beets, by the way.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I do believe you have some desire for some more beet pickles.
Yep.
And the corn is ready today.
Yay.
Yay, indeed. Let's see. It is 4:30. I might have just enough time to go get some more seeds and get them put in here. We've got probably another 20 or so spaces that are sprinkled. Gonna call sprinkled a word today. That are sprinkler accesses and therefore can be filled with seeds.
2 more things for the museum. What is my reward? My reward is a skeleton.
Or it could totally be closed on Wednesdays, and therefore I still cannot figure out the schedule of half this game, which should probably make me feel 5 flavors of awkward for admitting. I'm at 9 stars, not quite 10, and it's a rainy day.
I think
So
the steel pickaxe should be the last one I upgrade.
Yep. Certain events in this game only happen under certain weather conditions. And rain is currently thwarting my hopes and dreams. That's okay. Because Stardew Valley, at the end of it, is a game with one particular focus, and that is to make someone of the opposite sex decide that the pizza you bring is in fact best pizza. So let's try giving a girl a pizza. Thank you, this looks special. Well, it looks like pizza. Yep, nope. Just trying to talk to Penny. It's like, you have... The raindrops are loud on her trailer roof. Oh. So you have had your Stardew wedding.
Yes.
I have not yet gone to see it. I've been trying to be good because I don't want it. I want to get mine done, and then I'm going to see, what the differences are. So, in other words, I've been trying to be good.
You know what? I'll let you in on a little secret. That episode isn't up yet. I still have a whole crap ton to upload.
Ah, I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm so far behind. Nah, I'm teasing. Actually, I have everything uploaded. It's all uploaded. I just have to go in and label it, name it, and do everything else after uploading.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we fall incredibly behind here. But yes. We fall incredibly behind here some days. And part of that, too, is that Chibi and I do all the uploading for the boys as well. So just when you think, oh my gosh, it's taken them, a week for this, well, that's because there are 4 people recording 4 different shows pretty much all the time. And Chibs and I are just responsible for trying not to light it all on fire. Some days we light it all on fire.
So you can have some place to put your,
My deathly cold feet of death.
A deathly cold feet of the vast coldness of space.
That really does sum up my feet well. I'm like, at least my feet have never killed someone, and then I'm like, but if I gave them the chance. Oh, if I gave them the chance. So, just in a little inventory management with the absolute mess of ingredients I currently have. Let's see what we can make. I got pancakes, tons of tortillas. I need seaweed and rice. Rice is something I cannot yet grow. Cooking oil. there's just so many foods in this game.
That sound delicious.
Oh, not only that, but just keeping up with the sheer. Like, one fridge is not enough at this point to hold all my cooking ingredients. Also, I kind of want to eat everything in here. So, dinner, Chips. What's dinner tonight?
We needed to go to the store for something, but I don't remember what at the moment. It's one of
But it was
those. We need to grab stuff, however, I don't remember at this point. I slept since the discussion happened, so.
sounds fair enough. I think it's pizza night here.
There's no thinking about it. You were teasing me earlier with the, you know. Yeah, I had to toss, flour at the pizza starter.
Yep. In the Sadie house, in the Epic Lions house, pizza starts with flour, water, yeast, and salt. We make the dough from scratch because, yes, there is no calling for takeout.
Unless people are sick, then.
Yeah, if you are deathly ill, we'll call for takeout.
Yeah, because there's some people in the house that shouldn't.
Should not, yeah. The cooking skill varies massively, is what we're saying. Not that we don't love that everybody tries. George sent me some rocks to build something with.
I still find it kind of adorable that George does that.
He's like,
Also, I find it kind of adorable that Abigail over here is sort of playing her flute out in the winter cold.
better acoustics.
I decided to go play in the mines, but yes, go on.
Oh. No, go ahead.
I'm just playing in the mines. I didn't have any other lines besides that.
I like how you say lines like we script this. We don't. We barely know what we're doing from day to day.
We go off the seat of our pants. Unless we have something super important to talk about, like when we greeted you guys to, I don't know, Rimworld, when this clearly wasn't.
So occasionally, I may have moments of verbal confusion. And during these moments of verbal confusion, I may have invited everyone to watch us play a totally different game that we haven't actually recorded in a few weeks now. But yeah, if you want to see it, Chibi and I did do a rather mixed successful run of Rimworld. I managed to get some colonists off planet. Chibi managed to find new ways to die. It was glorious. Since I'm somewhat naturally competitive, I sort of enjoyed the trial of it. Chib's not.
I enjoyed the fact that for a while I had more points than you did.
Yeah, like for some time he was winning, and the smack talking was on, and then the game hated him.
And there was nothing I could really do in that point, because when the game has decided that it is your time to die, unless you have a backup save, or are willing to go into the debug mode and tell it, stop this event, please.
Mm-hmm.
And then you better be holding on to your butts.
Yep. It was a glorious, bit of destruction, to be sure, but yep. The destruction was televised. Now, to be fair, that game is mean. Like, It's sort of like this one, which is way harder than it actually looks. Because this game makes you multitask in the extreme as well. And so does RimWorld. If you do not have your stuff together, if you do not have something looking like a plan, it will punish you for that. But if you think about it, you and I are essentially sitting here playing a game about doing chores.
And
At its
avoiding the
purest.
actual... I don't think we have too much actual chores to do today. Do we?
I've got a bit of work to do, so this is going to be the last day on this recording. That's less chores and more stuff that gets the bills paid.
Yep. As for me, I'll probably upload some of the backlog of Stardew I have over here since...
Backlogs are back.
Yeah.
It does not want to give me the large milk or goat milk to finish up the one bundle.
I just got both the quartz and the frozen chair that I needed.
Yay!
For one of the bundles.
That's always good. I just had a big old ant crawling on my knee. That was not good. So that is how you know it is early spring here in Michigan. Suddenly bugs of unhealthy sizes are showing up. I'm not okay with this.
I haven't seen any ants yet over here.
Would you like to take mine? Because these are like
No.
3/4 of an inch long. They're black ants, thank goodness. In California, we had giant red ants. Not fun. But yeah, these giant black ants are just like, I don't know where they're coming from. We haven't been able to figure it out yet. The house is old, so it has like all sorts of crevices and everything. But essentially, all the ant-mans outside woke up, and they're all trying to move in. I don't want roommates. I don't want anti-roommates. I can barely stand people some days. Let's get some fall seeds from the regular pear shop. Pumpkin, corn, eggplant, bok choy, yam, cranberry, wheat, sunflower, fairy seeds, amaranth, grapes, artichokes. It all sounds so good.
Well, I have the 5K to be able to upgrade my tool. No.
And I'm just going to grab a handful of every kind of seed. That's my plan.
There's a fishing contest tomorrow.
Ooh, artichoke seeds. Now I'm making myself hungry again. Thanks, game.
Got the cutscene up here letting us know that he's gonna get new seeds next year. And that we shouldn't try the Walmart of this game's seeds.
You know, that is... I will be honest, as someone who's gardened for probably the last 20 years, cheap seeds, you often get what you pay for. Yes, you might actually get a tomato out of it, but there's no guarantee it's going to be a tomato that performs well or that it grows well in your garden. What I'm saying is that cheap seeds, not always a good thing. And I do like that the game, you know, basically tells you, don't go to Bargain Bob, his stuff sucks. Because that can be a very real thing in the gardening. Also, you can, say, completely miss where you're aiming your hoe. That sounds actually terrible when you say it out loud like that. and pop your birdhouse out of the ground. What we're saying is, watch your hose. Are you making your I got nothing face? Because I feel like you might.
I got none.
You're like, there goes Sadie and her hoe-based PSAs. Yep. Like, the first time you do a garden with sprinklers, it is all scientifically laid out on grids and all perfect. Like, right now, I'm just like, is it an empty spot? Stick a seed there.
Yep, yep.
Let's see, we still have some seeds. Yep, we still have cranberries, kale, and a little bit of assorted grass starter, just to kind of round out our grasses. Let's see, artichokes take 8, cranberry take 7, and keep going. So let's drop that one there. Alright, and it looks like we are ready for our next sprinkler expansion. So let's pop that up. What do we need here? Gold, iridium, and refined quartz. I kind of like that one. And I think I have gold, iridium, and a battery pack.
That's the one that just does like 24
24. Uh-huh.
More room for seeds then, because that's 1 to 2 less, places you have to actually use normal sprinklers.
Yep, that's a 5x5 grid with the missing spot taken up, and oh, think of what I could do with that. Alas, I do not seem to yet have iridium bars, but I know I've got some iridium ore, so let's see how close I am. Chibi. Gonna have to go mining. Alright, let's try a regular sprinkler. Iron, gold, and refined quartz. I do have all that though, so let's throw down a regular. Refined quartz. There's copper, there's iron, and where's my gold bars? That's copper, there's a potato. Potatoes are not gold bars, they're just potatoes. There's a whole lot of gold there, so I need to make a gold bar. Actually 2, because I have a quest for a gold bar. There's my gold. Alright.
I need to make 10k over the winter so I can upgrade the 2 tools that I will be upgrading, which is the hoe and pickaxe. From copper to steel.
Makes sense to me. And here we are, just doing a little bit of homework.
And after a bit of farming in spring, I can upgrade my watering can because I've got plenty of sprinklers. Just need the, buttons and the gold.
I need to figure out where I've got enough room to do this one. So let's see, 1, 2, nope.
Have I made myself some money? Or are these things that are donated to the museum? One of them was. My museum is coming along nicely.
That's
Still kind of hoping that they expand this game some more.
That's good too. So what I did was I made a quick and dirty. I ran out of room in my fence area, so I made a quick and dirty 3x3 grid. Left the center open. As soon as that gold bar comes out, make a sprinkler, drop it down, move on my merry way. Next order of business, got to get some of this grass planted. So I'm just gonna come. I'm gonna kind of make a little 4x4 area here. So two in the, two blank spots, and then drop it down and sort of start a grass patch a wee bit closer to my barn.
Yeah.
Because right now they're having to traverse like everything to get there. And while they don't seem to mind that much, it's not exactly doing what I want. And some cactus fruit goes in. I wonder, cactus fruit wine might be. I will have to try. I've got one left. It's a prickly pear cactus. Have you ever had a prickly pear chips?
No.
Surprisingly good. Probably doesn't help that I say surprisingly in that sentence, but um, we would have them fairly often, and they were, yeah, kind of almost a kiwi-ish texture. But yeah. Definitely not the strangest fruit I've ever had. Dragon fruit, also quite good.
I think I've had dragon fruit before.
So at the moment, I'm just sort of hedging my bets and throwing a watering can at the couple places that I planted seeds that don't yet have sprinklers, because the last thing I want is to, forget to grab that gold bar and have all my seeds die. Also, I do have an upgraded sprinkler. It does do 5 in a row. Problem is, I'm terrible at aiming this thing. See what I mean? Clicking on the square I trying to... Nope. Maybe. Okay. I'm terrible with that thing. This is like the fighting game review we did all over again, where I'm having more problems. And they're probably all self-inflicted, but by God, here we go.
Here in the Epic Line Saplings, we either don't know how to use watering cans, or we can't find the stairs down.
Oh, well, yes. Both are a quandary.
One of the
Although,
last 5 rocks I look under.
to be fair, not being able to find the stairs, not exactly, the derp of not being able to operate. I feel like not knowing how watering cans work is a bigger derp. Also, I dropped the heater that we got as a reward into the barn. Alright, it is 8:30 at night. And yay, my gold bar is done. I was hoping it would be. Got ourselves a brand new quality sprinkler. Go drop down. I'm glad that you don't have to run every individual pipe on these, though. I'm thinking about Minecraft Feed the Beast, where you have to run, like, pipes for everything you want to do, and that, well, exhausting quickly. Probably because I ran a pipe from a volcano.
I was the one that I built, and then let my friend do the piping.
Oh, you're the lazy one.
I'm the... Here, Ping, you know how to do this more than I do.
I have to admit, 10 minutes in, Ev will, like, come over and be like, Mom, why don't you let me do your redstone? And I'm like, here, child, I will stand back here and I will think how wonderful you are. Because I'm not good at it. But yeah, nope, I ran my own piping at least. Probably not the most... It was probably the least possible efficient way to run piping, but my God, I did it myself. Oh, also, we still have 279 salmon berries.
Good thing you have the, jelly and jam makers.
Yep, I'm still trying to get through last season's blueberries. Which I think when we started were like 400 blueberries. I could deforest all of Stardew Valley and not have enough pickle jars to manage my blueberry and salmonberry issues.
I am almost done for the day on my recording. It is 6:10 at night. However, I'm actually gonna try to end this video as soon as you end yours.
Okay, I am actually, it's 10:10 at night, and I think I am done. After I shove all of this darn blueberry jelly. So I just made, it looks like I'm making about 12 jars of jelly at a time, judging from what I just pulled out of all my jars. So 12 jars of jelly at a time. It'll take me years to get through all the blueberries. And then the sapberries.
At
Oh,
least, looks like we're gonna have to deforest some of Stardew Valley or your farm because
and living
trees.
off the land, just let me know, it is now blackberry season. So many berries.
I have 99 blackberries on mine.
So, pulling up the crop report right now, off of what they consider farming, right? So, duck mayonnaise, 450 gold. Orange wine, 300. Mead, peach wine, cactus fruit. Huh, put cactus fruit in farming, same for coconuts. Wonder if we can get seeds out of those. Might have to try the seed maker. But yep, just the money keeps rolling in. We got 6 grand last night. All right,
Cool.
I'm going to end the recording here, and we will see you next time on Stardew Valley. This is Sadie.
And GBAs.
See you next time.
As for me over here, I am almost done for the night. I just gotta deposit my various... I've already donated these to the... I almost said the FC chest. Wrong game, Chibi.
Wrong engine, but that's okay.
Alright, I did remember to... I couldn't remember if I had the, jelly jars going or not. I do.
Sounds good. I'm just over here checking out the achievements. I've got a ton I can still attempt.
Alright, I made 320 from foraging, 205 from mining, and 185 from other. And with that, it is time for me to sign off. We've already signed off once, so I'm just gonna hit stop record.